Day 52. It's a Friday evening. What a week. Oh, I got a bit stuck. I did something way out of my comfort zone. My planning sucked this week. Today is Act of Kindness Day, and the act of kindness which I would do, I did not do yet today. I'm going to do it this weekend, and I'm going to invite you to do it with me. I mean, doing it by yourself, but joining me. I'll tell you more about that later. First, I want to look back at yesterday, because yesterday I did something way out of my comfort zone, and maybe you already know about it, or probably because of Facebook. If you didn't know about it, this is what I did. I went in my business suit to downtown Amsterdam to stand in the middle of the street, the Kalverstraat, and putting a signboard in front of me which said, "I may wear a suit, but I need a hug." And then I put my blindfold on and waited what would happen. Now, this scared me to death beforehand. Why did I do this? Why did I do such a crazy thing? It started as an idea that came up in my mind a number of weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago. An idea which was like exciting, fun, a bit crazy, creative, and I thought it would give me a lot of energy. Well, it did. But afterwards, when the time came, I thought, now I want to do it. It was shit scary. So I kept thinking, okay, why am I doing this? Well, the most important reason, I think, is because I didn't get it out of my mind. It was a thing that came back, and I could try to get all the right arguments, but still, if it's coming back in my mind, and this is the year of doing things, not postponing, and actually like taking a risk, then I just should do it. Just because of that. No other reason. So this was actually so fantastic that afterwards I did it. Before I put it on Facebook, I was so happy with myself that I actually did something which I was scared for, and I just did it. But there's more to it. For me, I think a suit can suggest that we have everything under control, that we have everything figured out. We can do it all by ourselves. We don't need any help. We have power. We have a certain position in the hierarchy. Now, behind that suit, there's always this human being which also has just feelings and vulnerability, and is scared sometimes, and is insecure sometimes. But I think me and a number of people try to hide it also a bit, and often, or maybe, or sometimes, I don't know, using a suit even as a shield. Now, I wanted to, at least for me, break with that shield. So this was the idea of standing there with my perfect suit on, and then expressing my true human being needs. Is, I think every human being needs, wants love, wants attention, wants to be seen, and in deep down wants to be touched too. And so putting this sign that I wear this suit, but I need a hug, felt very vulnerable. And I thought beforehand, like, okay, what is the worst that can happen? Well, either I won't get any hugs at all, or I'm getting kicked in the balls, in the nuts, or something like that when I have my blindfold on. And to be honest, the thing that was scared most was the feeling of not getting any hugs, which is, to think about it, I'm not dying out there. I'm just staying there for maybe half an hour, standing there for half an hour. So what's the big deal? But still, this is the feeling, which I think is also so human. Anyway, I put the blindfold on, and I think it took 10 seconds or something, and there were 3 hugs already coming. And I was standing there, and my smile just came from ear to ear. And for the whole period of time that I stood there, I was just smiling, and it was, I can tell you, it felt so fantastic. And at a certain point I even took my blindfold off, and I got some more hugs, and at a certain point it was enough. And yeah, I can only say I can advise you to do it. It's such an amazing experience. Of course, I don't know what would have how I would have felt if I didn't get any hugs, but this felt so, it felt liberating, truly. So I'm going to make a video about this, and I try, or I do my best to put it here in 1 week's time, here in Kim's Miracle Year. Okay, that's that. Now, the other thing, the act of kindness. And this is a huge compliment to one of my good friends. And if you are watching, you are so amazing for this talent of yours, which is writing a letter. Just handwriting a letter from friend to friend. Maybe there was a time that this was normal, but nowadays we just text, email, everything. So handwriting a letter to a friend has become so special. And I received from him this letter a few weeks ago, and I finally am going to write a personal letter back. And I think he will love this, and I think I will love it. I just make time for it. So my invitation to you is, write one letter this weekend to a friend or family member, or whoever you want, a personal letter, and do that. Just because that is fun, that is nice. And if you join me and you think, yes, I'm going to do this, one letter this weekend, then like this post. So we will know how many of you will actually write a letter this weekend. And if you want to share your experience, of course, you can leave it under this post. I say this time and again, but nobody does it. Okay, still invitation to you. That's it. Friday evening, wishing you an amazing weekend, and see you later. Bye bye.